Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
What?
This means we get to talk to Denise.
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process so you don't have to go it alone.
Denise!
Hey. Wow.
Oh, we were just talking about you. That's so funny.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266. Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
At Moser Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Moser Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Moser Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Moser Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
I'm Phyllis Rice, and I've lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is gonna have.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bluffton High School and Witness Media for tonight's IHSAA basketball action between the visiting Northfield Norsemen and the Bluffton Tigers. I'm Michael Van Kolk. I'll be bringing you the action here tonight, and I'm going to be joined once again by Kevin Mosier. Just 3 games left in this regular season, Kevin. What do you think of this year for the Tigers?
Well, it's hard to believe it's gone by that fast, but it's been a fun one, and I'm glad Bluffton's record kind of shows that. I mean, going into the year, you lose out on some seniors, some guys don't come back, and, it's just something that you look forward to seeing how the Tigers respond with the teams that they have, who they have as far as on their roster. So, yeah, it's just been exciting, personally, just to watch them grow and develop, kind of get over those growing pains early in the season rather than later. Because sometimes that takes you all the way up to sectional to really be a fully well-oiled operating team. So it's been great to see Bluffton come together and be playing at such a high level here before sectional play.
Yeah, I agree. Like, this team really has just kind of seemed to find its own rhythm. And like you were saying, like a couple people who played in the summer with the summer camps and everything like that, not necessarily coming out. But one thing that I've kind of thought about and talked with a few people about, I look at some of these players on the Tigers team who probably wouldn't be getting the same playing time and experience. And
right.
Especially Maddox and Max White, 2 starters who are playing probably at least 28 minutes a game.
Yeah.
If those other guys are out here, are they the players that they are right now if they're coming off the bench more often?
That's a really interesting take, and part of me would say no, just because especially if it's easy for from a freshman standpoint. You think, okay, I mean, really green, really raw, and sometimes confidence is a huge thing that carries with you the whole year and how you get through adversity. And Max and Maddox both have gone through quite a bit of different defenses, and Maddox especially, asserting himself early as a strong 3-point threat. He's had different matchups throughout the year, and part of him being as tall as he is, that's been an advantage to him. But as the year's gone on, he's had to find different ways to not just be a spot-up shooter. He'll still have some of those shots, but being the year that he's been having, the following year he's not going to quite have those open shots, or at least assume he doesn't. Assuming that the defensive coverages are going to be the same for him next year. He's going to have to work a little harder to maybe have those open looks or refine his game to be somebody that can attack the basket and really put pressure on the defense. So, being in a starting role, you really get a lot of opportunity to do a lot of different things. And especially for Max and Maddox both, that's something that they really got to have the big opportunity to grow, and they've stepped up to the challenge.
Well, and I look at some of these elements too, and I look at the Tigers' 14-5 record, and looking at Maddox and Max. I know, like in that Woodland contest, in the regular season contest against Woodland, the Warriors came out in a box and one, triangle and two against the White brothers, primarily Maddox. And it was one that Coach Teagle even went on air and saying, like, I'm not too sure if they're going to do it. But I look at the schedule for the Tigers and the games that they have lost, that being Jay County and Lakewood Park and Blackford to start the season.
Yeah.
Then most recently, the Heritage as well. Then most recently being Manchester in their most recent outing. It's something where you look at the White brothers and seeing, like, Max had a pretty solid game at Manchester the other night, but Maddox being held to 4, Maddox having 6 against Jay, and 1 against Heritage. Max only 6 then. And then in those first 2 contests, they were both held to single digits. And it's like, hey, like maybe that's a reoccurring theme, is if we can stop Maddox and Max White, it's just going to cause more issues as other people are going to have to find ways to score.
Right. Yeah, and you're going to be graduating Declan Greaser now. You hope Gavin is able to fill that role, but it's obviously going to look different, just as it has for when Tucker Jenkins went out. Yeah, Declan came in, and he has a different flair down there than what Tucker did, and that's just part of it. But you kind of think the brand of basketball that Bluffton plays, it's always going to be the same, but it's going to look a little different just because of who you have putting out the offensive output.
And then looking at the JV squad for the Tigers, I mean, junior Cameron Klinsky's the really only post player.
Yeah.
You got freshman Wyatt Holmes, primarily a freshman player, gets some time in the JV squad. He's definitely the biggest true post player the Tigers have, coming in at 6'3", and he's an offensive defensive lineman for the Tigers football squad. So you know that he's going to be able to have that in him, but is he going to be developed enough to replace Declan Greaser, who's coming into this game averaging over 19 points a game?
And really both of Bluffton's power, if you want to put it, is with Griffin Morgan and tossed in there as well. I mean, that's a lot of strength and defensive presence that Bluffton's going to be losing, and it's kind of outside of Wyatt Holmes, they're kind of trading it off for kind of that small forward, slender type take with the guys that they have now. So it'll be interesting. You might see a faster pace next year. You never know. I mean, Teagle does a great job with whoever he's got. Whoever he's got, that's who they're going to have when the ball rolls out, and it's just neat because it's almost like a different flavor of basketball. I mean, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah, it seems like he maximizes the player's potential every single year. I mean, in his third year with the Tigers, it's just another winning season, double-digit wins. And I think that first year especially was one that we didn't quite expect.
Right,
even this year, I think a lot of people, Bluffton fans, were like, I just don't know how good the Tigers are going to be. And in all reality, I see them going in that sectional. I mean, it's kind of can be a coin flip between Bluffton and Bishop Lewis as 2 favorites, as it's heavy in the ACAC and with Adams Central, South Adams, Woodland. I think those teams have the ability, South Adams especially.
Right. It just takes one game.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does.
Like the old heads that always say, you throw the record out the door and you roll the ball out and see who's the best team at the end of the game.
And we're going to see who's the best team here tonight as the Tigers 15-4, or 14-5, pardon me, and the Norsemen 2-15. We're here on this Christian Care Retirement Community pregame show. Christian Care Retirement Community is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching senior living and with Christian values and compassionate quality care. We provide a wide assortment of comfortable living options for various needs with 3 levels of care. Call 260-565-3000 to see how we can enrich your and your loved ones' lives. We'll be back with a quick break here on Witness Media.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today. M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner, an inconveniently located electrical outlet owner, and a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Call Toby, Kyle, Barb, or Mark for your insurance needs today.
Keep going. More.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tiger Den here on Witness Media for this Christian Care Retirement Community pregame show. As we look at this matchup between the visiting Norsemen and the Bluffton Tigers, and the Tigers coming in at 14-5, the visiting Norse squad being 2-15. This is a contest late in the season. I know for us, like it was probably earlier in the season against Northfield. It always kind of shakes around a little bit. But a competitive team throughout tradition. But coming into this one, just two seniors, a little bit younger, led by number 50, a 6'4" sophomore, Cody Holmes, and both scoring and rebounding. So as this squad is looking to rebuild, especially around a young core, having a 6'4" big guy in the middle may be a good piece to have.
Yeah, that should make things interesting, at least for some of the big guys here on Bluffton's squad. I mean, like you say, it's just some of these schools that when we were in school we were used to seeing have pretty strong records, and seeing a 2-15, it was kind of eye-opening for me to be like, wow, you know, I would have never associated that with Northfield or Southwood, if you will. And you know, I don't know if Mo Smetley was coaching Northfield when you were in school, but he was at Northfield when I was a junior, senior for sure. And I think he was one of the coaches that coached Zach Randolph down at Marion. But just to know, like a coach like that was in the school's program, it kind of goes to show to some of the talent that's gone through there throughout the years. But we'll see what Northfield has to roll out here tonight.
And I think too, like when you look at Northfield and Southwood, and with their sectional, you just never really know what's going to happen and unfold in
right.
it. Southwood and North Miami looking to be the two favorites, and Southwood's having quite the strong year. Tigers will have them here in a couple weeks. We'll be bringing that to you guys on Witness Media as well. So that's looking to be kind of the favorite in that sectional. But really, like you said earlier, anything can kind of happen. And as we take a look at the Tigers earlier this week at North Manchester against the Squires, I know they were the defending state champions, but it's a squad that did graduate pretty much the entire varsity squad. So for Bluffton to come away from that one and coming into this one, what are they going to have to do to make sure that they don't get two losses in a row?
Well, you don't want to take a team lightly. It doesn't matter who you're playing, whether it's you know, an ACAC foe or a neighbor down south. You don't want to take it lightly. You don't want to come out flat. If you come out flat and you give this team any confidence, I mean, that's all it takes for you to have a dogfight the rest of the game, and then put yourself in a position to actually even lose the game. So come out aggressive. You know, do what you do best. I mean, Bluffton, in my opinion, are at their absolute best when they're able to get out and run. You know, if they have to, you know, slow down to the half-court set, obviously their down-low game is really good, and I think we'll see all that on display tonight. But if Bluffton can get out and run early and kind of put it away in the first bit of the first quarter, second quarter, however it goes, I think that'll kind of put the stamp on the night for Bluffton.
Yeah, you know, talking to some of the coaches, kind of a simple game plan, just kind of get the ball to where it needs to go, take care of business, and keep possession of the basketball.
Yeah.
I think Tigers had 15 or 12, I can't remember quite which one, turnovers at Manchester, and gave up 19 offensive rebounds.
Wow.
So it's going to be hard to win games whenever you're giving up that many second chance opportunities and free scoring opportunities.
Well,
as well.
That was just a 3-point game, wasn't it? Didn't they just lose by, I think, 3 or?
In overtime, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, to have that many cough-ups and give up that many offensive rebounds, really, you're blessed to only lose by 3 and have it even go into overtime. So, yeah, limit your turnovers. Obviously, Bluffton hasn't gotten too crazy with that this year. There's been times that, you know, they cough it up a couple times in a row, but nothing of what maybe it was in a few years past. So, controlling the ball, that just don't give the team second looks, second chances.
Well, in a way too, like it's been like a season where, like the Tigers, like in every year, like you may lose a couple games they probably shouldn't have lost.
Right.
And really for the Tigers, it's been that Lakewood Park Christian game at the beginning of the year where it's like, man, we would love to have that one back.
Yeah.
I think a rematch against Blackford, especially at this point where they've kind of hit a wall a little bit. Really great start to the season, but kind of one of those lulls at this point. Could that be one that goes the opposite way? But I'm sure there's teams that the Tigers defeated, like Norwell, like Mississinawa,
they're
like
thinking the same thing.
Heritage, they're thinking the same thing. So this Manchester loss may be one of those almost blessings in disguise, because after that loss against Lakewood Park, the Tigers just seemed to find a different groove and seemed a lot more confident going forward in those next couple games.
Right, and you would know very well, you're probably going to hate me for bringing this up, but a record doesn't justify a team because, the 1-and-something Mississinawa Indians?
Yeah.
So,
and we went on to win the sectional that year.
Right.
So exactly. And yeah, you're the one that brought that one. It was definitely in the back of my head, but yeah, that was an overtime loss at Mississinawa. Not 2 years in a row losing to Mississinawa. So that was a little bit interesting there. As we do have starters getting put in at this point, and the Tigers are going to be looking to take a victory over the Northfield Norsemen. All three remaining games, including this one for the Tigers, will be brought to you on Witness Media. Next Friday, the Tigers will be at Belmont, so the Belmont crew will be covering that one for everybody here on Witness Media. And then in 2 weeks, on February 27th, the crosstown rivals of the Norsemen, Southwood Knights, for that senior night showdown tonight. It is the band alumni night. So we got a huge crowd there in the pep band block. Lots of people I do recognize from my day. I think I see Caleb Birch and Jordan Ehrman as two. I see Ben Daly in there getting in on the action instead of just being a supportive parent as well. So it's really neat seeing that tradition continue. I think Mr. Beater started that a couple of years ago, and then Holden Berlin kept it going last year. And cool to see Evan Callow keep it rolling. Hopefully, as these young men and women graduate, that they will be more active and coming in and building that program.
Yeah, it's all legacy.
So we do have the starting lineups. We're going to start here with the Northfield Norsemen. Starting at guard, number 1, a freshman, Logan Holmes. At guard, a freshman, number 2, Bodie Sorg. At guard, a senior, number 5, Ryder Schramm. At guard, a freshman, number 24, Brody Schnurpel. And at center, a sophomore, number 50, Cody Holmes. And then the starting lineup for the Bluffton Tigers, going to keep it as traditional throughout most of the season. We're going to go number 3, Marshall Gerber, 5'8" senior guard. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 20, Maxwell White. At forward, a 6'2" sophomore forward, number 23, Gavin Greaser. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 30, Declan Greaser. And at guard, a 6'2" freshman, number 32, Maddox White. The Norsemen are led by head coach Rex Reamer, and the Tigers are led by head coach Craig Teagle. We're going to take our final break of this pregame show and be back for that Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter, all on Witness Media.
Bluffton Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
At Belmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Belmont. Good at learning, good at life.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties to auctions to farmland and equipment,
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys, legal services for you and your family.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tiger Den. As we wrap up that Christian Care Retirement Community's pregame show, we're going to bring in the Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. Experience the ultimate freedom at Freedom Automotive Group of Bluffton. Our dedicated team is committed to going above and beyond to ensure you feel at ease in our showroom with our hassle-free financing options customized to meet your unique financial situation. As Gavin Greaser wins the tip for the Tigers to get things rolling here in the Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. Bluffton coming to this one as the heavy favorite, but Northfield has upside on their mind, seeing what can happen to start in this first possession. What do you look for the Tigers here on play one, Kevin?
Maybe something in the corner for one of the White brothers, if not something down low. Looks like it's, I thought he was going to jack that.
Justin, perfect timing almost as well. As Gerber's going to drive the baseline. He's just getting a nice open layup for two instead. I think Tigers can't really complain about that one at all.
No, not at all. Usually Marshall does his damage at the free throw line in the fourth quarter, so nice to see him get him going early.
As that's Holmes.
He got swarmed there by Greaser and White.
As Northfield likely going to try to get it inside as much as possible, but Tigers have quite the strength inside, so maybe a tough matchup as Logan Holmes takes that one for three. Misses, but an offensive board by Schnorpel.
Good anticipation there by Maddox.
He's going to take it all the way himself. Not going to be able to get the finish on the fast break. Rebound goes to the Norse. As inconsequential turnover for the Norsemen. As Holmes trying to make that drive in himself. Just kind of nice little spin move around Declan Greaser to get that one off the glass for two. Tigers trading baskets at the bucket with the Norse. Seeing what they can do here in their second set of offense. As there's White from the wing and off the back of the rim. Gavin's going to fight for that one, knock it out of bounds into the hands of Mr. Callow. It's going to be the hands for the Norse, though. Logan gets him inside to Cody Holmes there as he kicks it back up to the top. Nice strut passes by the Norse, moving it around this Tiger zone. Logan Holmes takes the three off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Marshall Gerber. He's going to push the tempo immediately, slow things down a little bit here on this possession. Tigers, Norse tied at 2, 5 minutes to go here. As White, nice little dish there, and he's going to drive, slicing through the traffic. Max White for 2. I think that's a component that he's added nicely to his game.
That's something I enjoy to see him do a little more, and he has been, because it really opens up his offense and offense for others.
Norse fortunate to keep this possession as the corner three is just off, but Cody Holmes with a nice putback for the Norse.
That's Northfield's second offensive rebound of the game, too.
Definitely see why the sophomore's averaging nearly 15 points a game as well. I mean, he's not anywhere afraid of going up toe-to-toe with the Greasers inside. As Gavin misses that one, but he gets his own putback for 2. And talking about a sophomore, he's not really afraid to go clash inside.
Yeah. Stamina-wise, it'll be interesting to see how he holds up, though.
There's Cody Holmes with it.
Yeah, because
looks like Tigers are going to just be swarming him anytime he gets it inside. Gavin Greasy coming over to help his big brother out inside. Looking to see him dig right there as well. And Cody Holmes going back to work. Nice help side by Gerber, but that gives up the offensive rebound on the other way. They're going to call held possession.
Good call.
Good awareness there, though, by Brody Schnurple as he's going to get that offensive board. It's just he didn't fully anticipate Maddox White. Just, again, Tigers kind of fortunate on that one. Sorg with it up to Holmes. As get it inside to the big man.
And there's the double.
And the three by number 5, Strom, is no good. But that's about as good of a look as you want from deep. Declan Greaser just finding a way to get that one to the basket. Nice quick dribble drive and off the glass for Declan. As Tigers now leading 8-4 here. Maddox tips that one away. Nice suit jacket there for Coach Teagle tonight. I'm excited for the senior night on the next home broadcast because he usually wears
a tie, right?
I think he does usually wear a special tie for it.
Yeah.
I know Coach Curtis always has like a shirt that has the seniors' picture on it.
Yep.
So it was just a picture of him and Conley Alt this year. But yeah, it's always fun seeing a little bit of tradition from these coaches. As the Norse scrum once again, this time he's going to convert on that triple. Keeping this one close, 8-7 Tigers here in this Bumgarner, the Spumgart, I can't talk right now. The Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. It's Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to blame it on. Yeah. Declan Greaser, nice little post move. Can't get it to go, though. Rebound goes to Cody Holmes. And the Norse are bringing this one back down. Looking to take their first lead here tonight. As a couple substitutions. Griffin Morgan did check in for the Tigers on that dead ball recently.
It will be interesting to see if Holmes can move Griffin as he. It's going to be. Oh, they're going to give that to Northfield.
You're going to say that must. Yeah, so officials. Definitely a kind of a weird situation right there because the deflection, I think, off of Griffin Morgan, they're going to say the deflection went from Griffin to the out-of-bounds line.
Yeah.
And then it bounced into the hands of Scrum. So just a weird situation. Tigers. With the steal, though, thanks to Maddox White. I think you know what Rasheed Wallace would say in that situation.
Yep, ball don't lie.
As Tigers getting this one. I think as Griffin open for three.
Now Griffin was practicing some threes from that very spot, but didn't even consider shooting it.
What a pass from Marshall Gerber. Can't get the assist on it, though.
Oh, great hustle by Griff there. He was out of position, nearly came up with that one.
Yeah, that would have been quite the highlight assist if that would have been knocked down. Great look there from Declan Greaser, though. Tiger Pride student section trying to get this defense rallied up. So Griff does have the matchup on Cody Holmes. And going to be a blocking foul committed by the Tigers. First foul here in the Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. Founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger, from adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between. Sprunger and Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Wandale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. It is easy and convenient to visit Sprunger and Sprunger for all your legal needs. Quite the clean quarter.
Yeah. Number 10, Tyler Hoppert, checking into the game for the Northfield Norsemen.
As in this young Norseman squad going toe-to-toe with these Tigers here in this first quarter. They saw their county mate, Manchester Squires, take down the Tigers earlier this week, saying, hey, why not make it 2 this week? Southwood's thinking we can make it 3.
Yeah. So far, they've been right there. Since Griff came in, Holmes hasn't even considered posting him up yet.
Pull-up jumper there by Hoppert, no good. Griff's going to get that board easy. Tigers under a minute to go, seeing if they can extend this lead a little bit, make this a little bit more comfortable in the second. Maybe just a momentum-building shot here.
Yeah.
Tigers are looking for it as Maddox is going to take that one to the rim, kicking it out to his brother Max. He's going to take it, no good. Rebound, though, goes to number blue on black is hard to read. That's number 2.
Bodie Sorg there. Max with a quick release on that last one, but he's shown that he can knock that down.
Yeah, about 15 seconds to go here. Again, looking for their go-to guy in Holmes. He's got it on the top of the key, kicking it over to Logan Holmes. Sorry, that was Sorg. Now that's Logan. Cody's got it. He's going to have to drive around Griffin Morgan.
Move.
He's going to get the bucket and the foul.
Nice move.
As the Northfield Norsemen taking the lead with 1.8 seconds to go here in the Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. Cody Holmes would like to make it 2.
I think he caught Griff Morgan off guard there, because that's the quickest first step I'd seen him make all game. This is towards the end of the first quarter.
As Cody Sorg does capitalize and convert. Now 10-8 Norsemen. Seeing if the Tigers can get anything. Marshall Gruber's going to be the one to three-quarters court heave. Off the corner of the backboard. No good. Northfield Norsemen with a big 10-8 victory lead over the Bluffton Tigers. Victory in the first quarter. We'll be back here on Witness Media after a break.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk Floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes 2 things, the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
Alternating possession means it's Tiger basketball here in this Bumgarner Attorney second quarter. Gavin Greaser giving Declan a little bit of a breather to start this period off. Seeing if the Tigers trying to get into Griffin. Deflected, though. It's going to be off of Griffin. Norseman ball.
Really like what I've seen so far from the sophomore Cody Holmes. He plays kind of like a traditional old big man. If he gets it outside the free throw line, not really looking to score, looking to facilitate, set screens, and then as soon as he gets it in his spot, like right about there, he goes to work.
As he's really patient with it, bringing that one low.
Yeah.
And Maddox is going to be nice digging that one away. Also tie up going back to Northfield, though. Little kudos given from Cody to Griffin there, as like, hey man, like you got me on that one.
Yeah.
As Declan's going to get Griffin a break there. I mean, just going back to Wabash County, just kind of remind me a little bit of Parker Stauffer from Southwood in the late 2000s. just a nice big presence who's just going to kind of bully his way around people.
Yeah, Declan and Griff have their work cut out for him, trying to guard him, go toe-to-toe with him.
Sorg with Max White on him. Logan. That's Schnurple there to Sorg. As Northfield being patient with it. As Cody Holmes.
There's the double.
And Logan Holmes for three, and he's going to knock that one down. Northfield doing a nice job of adjusting to this pressure that the Tigers are bringing. I'm sure, like, at this point in the year, they know that these teams are going to be digging in on Cody Holmes inside. And these shooters just, as the season goes, like, hey, you get that confidence rolling into a sectional. That's the time you want it.
Yeah.
Loose ball, nearly a turnover, but Declan's hustle saves it for Bluffton. Going to find Maddox White in the corner for three. Long, and rebound goes to Schnurple. As Northfield leading 13-8. As this week is just not going in the Tigers' favor here. As Logan Holmes kind of fortunate that Hoppert was over there.
It'd
turnover.
be really interesting if Northfield's able to continue to knock down threes like they have so far, because that's really going to put pressure on Bluffton not being able to double team Holmes down low when he gets in scoring position.
As Holmes really fighting through triple team, he's going to get called for a travel there.
Yeah.
I think that spin move is
Patrick Ewing travel there.
That spin move is lethal. I mean, he's going to be pulling it off quite a few times, but it's something where you just lose a little bit of that contact from the defender, and you just almost like double stepping there, and you're going to get called for the travel. As Chase Kistler's checking in for the first time here in this varsity action. As Gavin Greaser, nice little spin move himself. Hook shot off the glass for two. Chase getting a little bit of JV time nowadays, getting that offensive rhythm as he's been a more defensive presence for the Tigers varsity this season.
And he's done a great job doing that.
As Logan Holmes going to see if he's still got it. Not best possession, though. Declan Greaser gets the board in the corner. Tigers looking to have an opportunity to tie this thing up. As Kistler with it, Max White running the corners. He's finding Declan inside. He's going to throw that one off the glass for two as well. 12-13 now. A couple back-to-back glass put-ins for the Greaser brothers.
I think they're going to have that opportunity, that look, about all night.
Yeah, really, Northfield just having the one kind of post presence on defense. I think you get both of them in there. One of them's always going to have that. Oh,
that's going to be offensive.
And, I mean, Logan Holmes doing a nice job of just taking that contact. People may say, like, he may not have been in position, but, I mean, Declan was not in control.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of where that one kind of goes in favor of the defender there. Yeah, so, I mean, he clearly truck sticked him there, so good call. As Tigers going to keep that pressure there. And good effort there by the freshman, Logan Holmes.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
I don't know. Don't you remember what it was like being 14, 15 years old? You don't really feel that in the morning. As Cody Holmes going to fight for that one. Not able to convert on the offensive board. Tigers slowing it down here for this possession in the midway through the point of the Baumgartner Attorney's second quarter. As Kistler driving that one to the rim, and he's going to get, again, that little hesitation step there. Great move. He's on a pass-first mentality there, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, it's open. And just not able to get that control there. As Cody Holmes does check back in for the Norse. Good scrum there on the wing. Nick knocked one down earlier. Schnurple there, going to drive to the basket, get the basket in the foul. as Northfield leads 15-12. Schnurple with a chance to make it 16 here in the Bumgarner Attorneys' second quarter. For nearly 75 years, Bumgarner Attorneys have provided superior legal services to the families of Adams, Wells, and Jay counties. It's the second personal foul against Declan Greaser, so that brings Griffin Morgan back into the lineup. And still post presence in favor of the Tigers, but Northfield got that lead on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job. I kind of figured, oh, they're just going to go through Holmes, and if they get him worn down, who else is going to beat you? Well, Bluffton or Northfield's done a good job of being active offensively.
And Schnurple misses that free throw. So Coach Teagle giving some directions as Gerber walks the ball across half court. Feeding it inside to Gavin Greaser. He's going to do a spin move, right-hand hook, rims and around, rebound, tie-up between Holmes and Kistler. Going to stay with the Tigers. Nice rebound there for Chase Kistler. Going to lead to a Tiger substitution for Kistler. Max White, maybe a little quick 3 set here on this out-of-bounds play.
Oh, they're going to get. Oh, he's got a. Yeah, he's had a layup.
And Maddox White can't get any easier than that.
Yeah.
Do you think that set play is for Max? But, I mean, you're always going to take that first look at the basket.
Of course.
As Logan Holmes with it up top. Getting it to Cody.
Didn't figure he'd move Griff too much there.
And, that foul's going to get called against Max White there. Nice little hesitation there by Schnurple. Get that pump fake, got Max White off his feet, and got that foul as Max is kind of coming down. So good patience there by Schnurple and really by the official to get that one called and seeing that contact all the way through the play. Schnurple connects on the first. Brody Schnurple's second's no good. Cody Holmes, though, tried to get that offensive board, nearly came away with it. As Gerber crossing halfway. Max White looking inside to Gavin Greaser. Kicks it right back out to Max. Nice little spin move, finding Maddox in the corner. He's in a nice little jab step drive. No good on the floater. But man, what a
That looked
take.
good. That looked good, though. Good confident move and got to an open spot. Just couldn't get it to go down for him.
As Scrum gets it inside to Holmes. Holmes going to work, but he's got to get through an all-state the linebacker to get to the rim. As Northfield brings this one back out, working it around the top of the key. Eyes, though, always on Cody Holmes inside. He kicks it right back out to Logan. Logan Holmes can't get it to go. A rebound goes to Gavin Greaser. And he's going to get through and around Logan Holmes there, and he's going to get that basket to go. We're going to get a substitution there.
Huh. Well,
okay,
I thought we were going to get a timeout or something.
I thought he was calling a timeout as well. No, just a substitution on that made basket. I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
No.
As Northfield, Bluffton now knotted up at 16 all after the Gavin Greaser fast break, and he's going to get a foul called against him. Defensive foul drawn by Logan Holmes. Logan doing a nice job trying to draw another charge, but I think that time sliding in a little too much. Gavin stepping out of the way just enough. Logan Holmes with it now, going inside to Cody Holmes, immediately turning towards the baseline, getting that off the glass, and good.
He had some good inside position on that one. So far, Griff, though, has been going right at him and making it hard on him to get anything easy.
Yeah, they're not easy buckets by any means. Like, he's going through the contact, sometimes from two guys, and still finding a way to make it into the basket. Gavin Greaser going to try to do the same.
Going to get called for a travel.
And that jump stop kind of skidded on his feet backwards a little bit there. As the Norse lead 18-16 here on this Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. Under a minute 30 to go here in this half. As nice take there by Sorg, kicks it back out though. As Holmes with it, bobbles the catch, gets the dribble though. Sorg finding Cody Holmes inside. Kicking it right back out to Sorg. Bodie Sorg from 3, no good. Rebound goes to Griffin Morgan. Tigers now with it, under a minute to go. They had it under a minute last quarter, unable to convert. As Marshall Gerber, nice little hesitation dribble, gets it to Gavin Greaser, just can't get that one to the rim. Chase Kistler, offensive rebound off the glass, and good. Chase Kistler.
Yeah, Bluffton's getting good looks. They're just, whether it be because it's a close game or what have you, they're just kind of rushing that first good look shot and, maybe work it around just enough. And, you're getting maybe an 80% open shot. Wait until you get maybe a 90 or 100%.
As Cody Holmes trying to keep what's been working, get to the rim. Logan Holmes finding Strom in the corner. He didn't want it, though. Maybe looking for that last shot of the quarter.
Yeah. Even if you're Northfield, you got to be pretty happy you're tied up, and I guess we don't know what they were expecting to come into this game, but it's like they're going to say just bobbled the ball out of bounds.
I think maybe Maddox White got a little bit of a hand on the ball, just knocked Strom off the balance there, and as he held on to possession, flung that one out of bounds. Tigers with it. Marshall Gerber gets around Strom. He's going to get to the rim. Off the glass, no, as it's going to be knotted up 18-18 at the end of the Bumgarner Attorney second quarter. This is makings of quite the contest here in the Tiger Den. We're going to take a quick break, thank a few more of our sponsors, and be back here shortly for the Berne Ready Mix halftime show, all on Witness Media.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients and create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back. And your teeth.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and College Core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tiger Den here on Witness Media as we get set here in this Berne Ready Mix halftime show. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at www.bernereadymix.com. As we get rolling here, this contest being 18-18, just maybe not quite what was expected. So what do you think the Norse have been doing well to put the Tigers in this situation?
Yeah, no, I mean, Northfield came out. I don't want to say they've really been on an onslaught or anything. It's kind of been a slow output for them, but they've done well. You can tell they stick right to their game with going down to Cody Holmes. He's put a hurt on him. He's got 9 points in this first half and a couple offensive rebounds and overall defensive rebounds as well. I think Griff Morgan, honestly, is matched up real well against them as far as going toe-to-toe with them on the defensive end. But Northfield has hit a couple outside shots, and if they don't have those shots go down, I mean, they're down by, well, what the difference is, they've hit 2 from downtown. But, you know, that's a big difference of a 12 to 18 difference in this game. So I think Bluffton just slows down offensively. Not that they're in a hurry, but I think they're so eager to want to get this lead up to, 5, 6, 7 that they're so focused on it instead of thinking, okay, play it by possession. This is a long game. You're not going to win the whole game in a couple of possessions. String a couple together. That's one thing that Bluffton usually has in their favor, that they can string multiple offensive possessions together to where they often score because they get good open looks from them. But in the open looks that they've gotten so far, they almost just seem rushed because they know, like, okay, we're going to get this shot, we're going to make it. Well, they've had a couple bunnies roll out, and those usual shots that they make or see go down haven't been. So just being patient because they're going to get good looks here in the second half, assuming Northfield just is on par with their defense. As far as, there's a lot of closeouts they missed out on. Maddox got a couple good drives. Max had some good drives. Marshall's gotten just about anywhere he's wanted the whole night. So Bluffton's going to have plenty of opportunity to put the ball in the hoop. It's just a matter of slowing down and making sure that you're getting a good quality look instead of a rushed look.
Yeah, again, like you kind of mentioned there in that second quarter after, I believe it was a Gavin drive and shot, taking that first look, not necessarily the best look, but taking the first look, which isn't typical of the Tigers. They're typically like rotating around, getting the best look possible.
And that's kind of part of it so far, against some of these teams that we've covered, the games that is, Bluffton has had to work to get good quality shots. They don't usually get open looks that quick into the possession. They usually don't have the offense or the defense break down that early for them. So, kind of almost a wrinkle for Bluffton to kind of, see how they react to, I don't want to say poor defense, but defense that they're not usually breaking down so quickly in the offense. So just being patient, I think, is all Bluffton's got to do and stick to their game and obviously keep Holmes in check. I really like Griff on him. He's done a great job on him, and not to take away from Declan or anything, but if anything, use Griff to be doing the dirty work and have Declan be able to have plenty of energy for offense.
Yeah, I agree. And with Holmes there inside, like, what do you think the Tigers have to do to slow him down even more? Because he seems to just be getting the shots that he's wanting to get.
He's a good, strong player. I mean, he's not super fast, but now he did get by Griff there on that one play, but he's not doing it by, like, athleticism or quickness. He's really just doing it by pure strength and getting it. There's a few times that he's gotten the ball in position where it's like, okay, all he's got to do is turn and he's right there. But, pushing him out, making sure he's around the free throw line area, because he hasn't really seemed to be too aggressive there. He looks to pass because he realizes he's got to work to get all the way to the bucket where he's really been lethal. So making sure he's out of the paint to begin with would be good for Bluffton to start with.
Who are the leading scorers for both squads in that first half?
Leading scorers, Cody Holmes with 9 for Northfield, and for Bluffton, Gavin Greaser with 6.
All right, so both teams working inside as Northfield going right back to it. Kicking it out to the 3 from Strom, though, no good, as Bluffton with a chance here.
Take
Maddox
your time. Yeah,
the tip almost went in.
Yeah.
But Marshall Gerber going to get that offensive rebound, giving the Tigers a little bit of life here in this K&N Carpet third quarter, as we're knotted up on the Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. Not anymore, as Declan Greaser gets a nice little move inside for 2. So take a look. You got Jonah Geisel doing a little bit of stat work tonight. Both teams shooting under 50%, but Tigers, all their points being from inside.
Mm-hmm.
No free throws, no threes.
And that's something we've talked about. If Bluffton's able to hit a couple of shots from downtown, that really opens up the offense for them.
As Strom's going to take another one from 3. That one's long. Rebound goes to Schnurple, though, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds, stripped out of his hands, and going in favor of the Tigers. And the official explaining how Schnurple just kind of knocked that one away. Like, as he came down, like, his momentum kind of deflected it out of bounds there. As Tigers with it, Max going to take a little hook shot inside himself. Nice little hook shot for 2. As Tigers, I believe this might be their biggest lead.
I think so.
As Cody Holmes.
I think it was the first time Gavin's been matched up with him, as Max swipes that one and ends up with Schnurple, I think. Yeah,
that's Strom.
Strom, sorry.
As that is Schnurple with it inside, as kicking it right back out. Logan Holmes with it at the top of the key. A couple of freshmen going toe-to-toe there. As Sorg gets it to Strom. He's missed a couple threes already this quarter. Didn't want that third attempt at it. As Cody Holmes.
Good feed.
Tries to float that one up a little early on the rebound from Max White.
Yeah.
As, hey, we've talked about it a few times. Gavin thinking got ball on that swipe down, but that swipe down looks so aggressive.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like with a block shot as well, like if you are swatting, it's likely going to get called a foul no matter how clean you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Schnurple with it up to Logan Holmes from the wing. Can't get that to go. Gavin Greaser to get that rebound securely. Slow it down, get into the hands of the point guard, Marshall Gerber. Gerber, I don't know how he kept his dribble for as long as he did, but he did. Declan Greaser, nice little move. Can't get it to go. Gavin's going to get the board right back up and good. Gavin Greaser, 24-18 now. Tigers looking to get this ball rolling as they're on a 6-0 run already to start this second half. As a turnover nearly committed, but it's going to stay with the Norsemen as it's deflected off Marshall Gerber.
Yeah, like I was saying, Bluffton's been getting good looks, and every bucket that they've had go down for them in this third quarter has been right at the hoop.
As that does bring in freshman Asa Dawes for the Norse. As Northfield working it around. Dawes with it. I think Max White could maybe turn up that pressure a little bit on the freshman, checking in for the first time this game. As Schnurple takes it in, can't get it to go. Declan Greaser with the rebound. Tigers, and only ones to score here in the second half, seeing if they can continue to do so.
Yeah, Cody Holmes got a piece of that one. Holmes ends up with it.
As Dawes up to Schnurple. Looking inside for Sorg, but Sorg can't quite handle that one. It's going to be a turnover committed by the Norse. Tigers, I mean, what have you seen this half that has impressed you, Kevin?
Well, I think some of those bunnies have been going down for them. I can't say the quality of shots have been any easier for Bluffton. I mean, give credit to Northfield. They've been right there contesting, even if they are right at the hoop. But I think it just came down to Bluffton's been hitting some shots, and Northfield hasn't hit some of the shots that they've been that they hit in that first half. Now Bluffton, as they turn it over there, that's one thing in a tight contested game like this has been. You got to really limit your turnovers and offensive rebounding. That'll be something that hurts you if it stays this close.
And that was really like kind of what was costly to the Tigers at Manchester earlier this week. Those turnovers and offensive rebounds. Griffin Morgan's going to find a way to get that one into the bucket. 26-18 now, 8-0 run for the Tigers. Make that 10-0 as they did tie that up at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, Northfield has yet to score here in the third.
As Sorg with it, working this around. Maddox is picking up that pressure. As Holmes finding Holmes. Griffin Morgan not budging at all.
Yeah.
I mean, the sophomore Holmes just thinking he's going to get some separation there, but Griffin Morgan holding steadfast.
I'm sure throughout the year he's been able to go through some of the people that have matched up to him like butter, but it won't be the case with Griffin Morgan.
Yeah, I got text from Eric Christiansen, the local reporter in Wabash County, saying how Cody Holmes has improved a lot throughout this year and is just going to be a force for this Northfield squad as time goes. Maddox White can't get that one to go. The Tigers still 0 from beyond the arc. As Dahl's going to take one, can't go, but Holmes with the board, and he's going to have to earn it at the free throw line. I mean, good foul by Griffin. He's going for the ball there, making the big guy finish at the free throw line. Here in the K&N Carpet third quarter, Tigers 26, Norse 18. K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. With various carpets, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs, see the experts at K&N Carpet, 12108 US 27 South in Fort Wayne.
As Cody Holmes misfires on the first there.
That brings in a couple subs. Brecken Floor, a 6'1" sophomore for the Norsemen. And then Gibson Greaser, the third Greaser brother, 5'9" sophomore, the twin of Gavin. as he does knock down the second, putting it into the Tigers' run at 10.
Has there been a game this year that we've called where, I know the Southern Wells game was the closest, but where Bluffton had not hit a three?
I don't think
entirety
so.
Of the game?
Yeah, because that was, I believe, Reed Abbott, or was that Rafe Gerber? I know it was one of those two. Hit the three in the fourth quarter. That was one where the Tigers were able to score inside kind of at will.
Yeah.
This one, not so. I mean, this second half more so, but that first half, the Tigers would just take any points that they could have gotten. As that one's stripped away. Staying with the Tigers, though. Griffin diving in. Declan, following. And he's going to get that bucket to go. 28-19 now on that Freedom Auto scoreboard. That was a nice looking set there for the Tigers. Got a double action at the basket. Just thinking that all the damage is done defensively, but Declan's coming out of nowhere to, just as Gibson came out of nowhere for that steal, finding Big Brother on the fast break. And Tigers now with an 11-point lead, 30-19. This is a 12-1 period so far. As this is seeming to be more of the quarter of what a lot of the projections were showcasing for this contest. I think a big part of that has been kind of what your key has been, and that's Griffin Morgan on Cody Holmes.
Yeah, I mean, Cody was able to get to the basket pretty easily. I wouldn't say easily, but way easier than what it was with Morgan on him. And so far, the only trip he's gotten is a well-earned trip to the line. And I mean, you take enough beatings from Griffin Morgan, it's not really an incentive to keep trying.
As he just puts his weight on him.
Yeah.
Almost like a heavyweight wrestling match.
You just stay up there. I mean, he earned that one, but
to the frustration of Griffin Morgan there is Cody Holmes. Again, he's earned all 3 points this quarter the hard way. And speaking of wrestling, semi-state wrestling tomorrow up at the Coliseum. Lots of area wrestlers, lots of representation from the Witness media coverage. I know Belmont, AC, South Adams, Bluffton, all 4 schools being well represented. I know for a fact Bluffton has 3 sophomore Parker Barnes and the 2 seniors, Will Frettinger and Jake Boot. So good luck to all those wrestlers.
Griff Morgan at the top of the key.
As the Tigers looking to get that final shot. They had 4 final shots last time we were on the air with you guys, and that 4th one was the big one as Maddox White hit the 3, seeing what they can do at the end of the K&N third. Marshall gets it to Griff, but knocked out of bounds by number 10, Hoppert, staying with the Tigers, so they will get another attempt at this.
I mean, Marshall's just been able to get right by his defender at ease, really whenever he's wanted to.
But maybe it's almost by design in a way because he hasn't really had many looks.
Yeah.
So, is Holmes in there to stop the attempts?
Right.
So, interesting to see where the Tigers go. White is the likely option. Greasers can knock it down too. Gerber's going to be the one to take the 3, though, and he's going to be off the front of the rim. No good. Tigers at the end of the K&N carpet, third quarter, lead the Northfield Norsemen 30-21. We're going to be back here shortly on Witness Media for the RK Financial fourth quarter.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media. A little bit of third quarter intermission entertainment courtesy of the Bluffton Cheer Squad and the mini cheerleaders. Got many cheerleaders. Got the alumni pet band night.
Yeah.
Got pajama night in the student section. And we got quite a competitive ball game here as the Tigers and Northfield Norsemen 30-21. It's been kind of back and forth a lot.
Yeah, a little bit.
In the first half, Tigers really separated in the third. What worked for the Tigers in the third quarter?
Well, a lot of those 50-50 shots, those bunnies have gone down for them. In Northfield, the offense kind of just shut off for them. Some of those shots that they were making in that first half, they just simply weren't able to make in that second half. I kind of wondered if they were able to sustain, and I don't want to say this as an insult, any of those three-point shots that they made. I think they made 2 in that first half, but didn't make any as Holmes misses the shot, but his, I'm assuming, brother or cousin, Cody, is going to earn 2 at the free throw line. I mean, this is a young Northfield team. You really wonder, even a year or two down, a year or two down the road, what they're going to look like, because they're competitive, and you can only assume they're going to get better. They're going to get stronger, and assume they put in work in the off season. It'll be interesting to see what they become.
Yeah, the Hoppert and Schramm being the 2 seniors on this squad, both playing quality minutes. Schramm being a starter, Hoppert coming in off the bench, getting some good time, good minutes in. But yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of sophomores and freshmen that we've seen out here tonight. They've got 2 juniors on the roster, but we haven't seen either of them here in this contest.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, things could be looking up for Northfield if these young men can stay with it. Because when you get a guy, I mean, especially in 1A basketball, you get a guy like Cody Holmes.
Yeah, that's still to this day tough to beat, no matter how much basketball has changed. A big guy down low in college or in high school basketball, that's very valuable, as Marshall Gerber is going to be caught stepping on the out-of-bounds line.
I think about 1A basketball, especially in this area, and I can't help but think of Chase Harris and Alex Fyack at Southern Wells.
Yeah.
Like, when you get those 2 big guys, like, they were just a force to be reckoned with in the 1A in this part of the state. And
they had some good guards to go with them too, and timing-wise, Bluffton had a really darn good team too, or else I think in the ACAC goes, Southern Wells would have had a good chance of claiming a few titles those few years.
As the missed 3 by Brecken Floor, he's trying to get that stop at half court, but he's going to commit a foul against Marshall Gerber.
Bluffton has attempted no free throws this game.
And again, that's been one of the highlights of the season, shooting around 70% from the free throw line.
Oh, boy, that's 2 turnovers in a row there.
As the Norse not going away, not making this one easy for Bluffton by any means. As Schnurple with it, he's got Declan Greaser on him. He's going to find Cody Holmes. He's going to get doubled by the Greaser brothers. Whipping it around, Schramm with it, taking the baseline, kicking it up. Northfield, though, can't get anything to go towards the rim. Cody Holmes is going to force one up there off the glass and make it.
He knew he kind of had to hurry up with that one because he knew the double team was coming. Got that one to go down off the glass.
As Max White, nice little floater, and he's hit a few of those here tonight. Coach Teagle's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Tigers lead the Norse 32-24 here on Witness Media.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow. What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards? We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give. Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media following the full timeout taken by Coach Teagle. As the Tigers lead 32-24, 6:08 here to go in the RK Financial fourth quarter. For the best help with your 401ks, IRAs, college saving plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs, call Randy Kistler with RK Financial at 589-3533.
I think Coach Teagle talked a little bit about tightening up the defensive screws on that timeout. Chase Kistler comes in and gets the loose ball there.
As Tigers going to try to get this one back up into double digits. Again, coming into this one as like a 30-point favorite.
Yeah.
But Cody Holmes and the Norsemen
yeah,
really doing whatever they can to kind of prove those projections wrong and what the time to do it as well at the end of the season. Gavin Greaser, he's going to be like, hey, man, I'm going to get my points in. I'm going to get to the glass and finish. Making it back up to 10.
He's been very aggressive tonight down low. Northfield in a little bit of a log jam there.
Schrapp with it. Can't get it to go. Schramm. But they do get the board, though, courtesy of, I believe that was Floyd with the board. And he's going to put that one up from 3. Can't connect. Rebound goes finally to Marshall Gerber. As Kistler's looking inside for Gavin Greaser. And Gavin's just going to find his way to the basket and finish.
He's saying, you can't guard me, and so far he's been right.
Okay, Gavin with the last 2 buckets for the Tigers. Tigers, Gerber and Kistler picking up the pressure defensively. As Gavin almost forcing the turnover. Gerber ends up on it, and he's going to find his way to Max White as Declan saves the go-ahead pass, and he's going to convert on the fast break. What an encounter there.
Gavin had his hands up, looking for, I don't know, maybe a foul call or something.
I was thinking like a jump ball, and
the
official was making his way into the scrum to call it, but no whistle was made. Again, patient whistles. But sometimes you just got to let it play.
Yeah, that's going to be Bluffton ball.
So a lot of times, and I won't lie, I feel like a lot of times in girls basketball, you hear quick whistles on jump balls. And I don't know why, it just seems like it happens more in the girls' games where 2 players have touch it and it's jumped, whereas in the guys, it's like, oh, hey, like,
let them.
What's going on down there? As Tigers 38, Norse 24, 3:48 to go here in the RK fourth. Freedom out of scoreboard has been friendly for the Tigers here in the second half. As Gerber can't quite connect with Gavin Greaser inside. I think just a little bit different of an angle. Like he had the seal in the post, just not quite the right angle for the entry pass. And probably much to the chagrin of Cody Holmes, Griff Morgan coming back in, giving Gavin a breather. Gavin having a nice quarter. He's got, I believe, 6 points this quarter.
4? He's got 4, but he's got 6 in this second half.
Schramm with the 3, can't connect. Man, just 3-point line just seems to be a mile away here tonight.
Yeah, really for both teams. I mean, Northfield did have 2 go down for him in that first half.
They're kind of close back to near each other as well.
Yeah, I think both of them actually in that first quarter.
Max White finding Declan somehow,
some way. That ball got to him.
And there's going to be a quick jump ball there, just as may have been one to save a travel for Declan too.
That would have been one where Max has had it going from that mid range. See him float another one up there.
Schnurple trying to find Cody inside, but Gerber doing a nice job picking the pocket there. He's going to finish that one at the glass for 2. That's a great possession there. Series of events for Marshall Gerber as the Tigers now lead by 16.
Yeah, Northfield just tough finding the bottom of the hoop in the second half as Holmes says, well, hold up here.
The three-point barrage is maybe opening up thanks to Logan Holmes.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of them, I believe,
that's his
right?
second 3 of the game. Still, only that is their 9th point of the second half here.
And the Tigers have 22 in this half, so they've done a nice job of just kind of establishing themselves inside, and that's going to lead to a foul against Declan Greaser, and seeing if he can just earn some with a little bit of breath in between each shot. And Tigers kind of slow things down here at the end of the season. They got this one here tonight, their second game this week. Earlier they fell 50-47 in overtime at Manchester as Declan Greaser misses the Tigers' first free throw of the contest. They got this one against Northfield tonight. Next Friday, they're in the TP as they take on the Belmont Braves. That one will be on Witness Media. And then it will be a week from that one on February 27th when the Tigers host the crosstown rival of the Northfield Norsemen, Southwood Knights, for senior night.
I don't know how close of a game that Belmont Bluffton game will be, but it will be interesting to see how they defend Daniel Selking. I think the sophomore guard. Last I read somewhere that I think he was Logan Holmes hits another 3. He was averaging about 20-something a game.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back here as a full timeout's taken by Northfield. Tigers 40, Norse 30.
Take charge of your finances with Financial Partners, FCU's You Choose Rewards credit card options. Choose a fixed rate card with an APR as low as 8.00% for consistent payments. Need a fresh start with credit? The Premier Card offers a fixed 13.99% APR. Both require credit approval. Apply today at financialpartnersfcu.org. Financial Partners FCU. Member NCUA. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Witness Media. Tigers lead by 10 here with 1:38 to go on the Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. But the Northfield Norsemen, Logan Holmes saying, hey, we're going to fight our way back in this one, even if I have to knock down a couple of threes. As the Tigers really barely any attempts from deep, not able to convert. But why convert from 3 when you just get a Greaser inside from 2?
That's his 14th point of the ball game. I think they're going to get Max White there on a reach in. Nope. Marshall Gerber.
Really, it's been a clean game on both ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tigers have really pretty much exclusively fouled Cody Holmes. As the 3 from the corner is no good. Cody Holmes there with their putback board, and he's got it. This may be a little too late here in this fourth quarter as the Tigers still lead by 10. As Northfield picks up the pressure, they are going to get a foul committed by Tyler Hoppert, I believe. Coming up with a little bit of like a 2-2-1 half-court pressure. Yeah. Looks like Coach Reimer
won the trap at the half-court line here.
Yeah, and again, young squad in a game that a lot of expectations weren't going to be in, so this is a great opportunity to get some of that experience as Gavin Greaser gets the rebound from Declan. Seeing what Northfield can do here and what is likely their last possession of this contest. As Logan Holmes thought about it from deep, he's going to kick it over to Hoppert. Hoppert's three is no good. Cody Holmes fights for it, but Hoppert gets his own, but can't quite handle it as Gavin Greaser ends up with the board. And the Tigers going to escape this one, 44-32 over the Northfield Norsemen. We're going to take a quick break on Witness Media. Thank our final few sponsors. Be back for the Keystone Cooperative postgame show where we will be naming the Berne Witness Player of the Game. That is brought to you by FM Investments. Raymond James. Be back.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Newspawn Mechanical is located just north of Berne, along with over 175 years of combined service in the field. Newspawn Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
One is more than a number. It's pride in our history and the promise of what's to come. One farmer, one seed, one season. One changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with one. Our 100th season starts with you.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small. We can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need. And since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media for this Keystone Cooperative postgame show as the Tigers escape the Northfield Norsemen 44-32 here in the Tiger Den. Not the game that the Tigers were looking for by any means.
Not the prettiest, no.
But sometimes, I mean, especially when you get into February and March, sometimes, you know, you just got to get that win.
Yep, just be thankful you came away on the winning side. You know, plenty of things to work on, look at. But, you know, there's a lot of bright spots in it. One thing we were just talking about was Griffin Morgan's defense. Now, we know what to expect from Griffin game to game. He's going to come out there and give 100%, especially on defensive end. You can almost tell he takes it as a challenge. I think there was a play there where Cody Holmes had a layup on him, and he kind of was saying something to himself, like, you know, he takes it personal, and that's what you want, especially in role players like that. And he did a good job. I mean, I think he was a big part of stopping any form of offensive fluidity for Northfield in their main cog being Cody Holmes. He did finish with 17 points, but he really, in the second half especially, he really had to work for those other 8. He had 9 in that first half. So
yeah, I think that third quarter especially, I think that's where we saw most of Griffin's kind of presence defensively. That's really where the Tigers separated as well from the Norse. I mean, that was, I'm looking over at your paper, just 3 points there in the third quarter for Northfield.
Yeah.
Where the Tigers had like
they had
18 or something like that.
You could, I mean, just looking at the paper, you can see like the well opened up for Bluffton in that second half, and for Northfield, they only had 3 players score this whole game. So, you know, when you only have a few players that are really contributing to the scorebook, it's going to be pretty hard to come out with a victory. Now, I will say they were pretty competitive tonight, though.
Yeah, and again, like we talked about it a few times, like just how young of a team it is, and sometimes, like with these young players, as they get to the end of the season, it's like, you know what else do we have to lose?
Yeah.
Right? And just kind of that mentality, and maybe they looked at that game that the Tigers played against Manchester, be like, you know what? Manchester is a little bit down, especially, I mean, coming off the state championship last year, but 7-10 coming into this week. I mean, Manchester beat Northfield 64-28. Maybe Northfield just kind of, you know, had a little bit of that frustration. Like, you know what, let's see if we can get Bluffton as well.
Right.
And really, like, in that first half, it was like, man, they're going to do this.
You really thought this is going to be a dogfight to the end, but Bluffton able to pull away in that second half, and it got a little close there at times in that third, fourth quarter, but Bluffton able to keep the gas pedal down on the offense and come away with the victory.
Yeah, in a way, just almost doing the things that they needed to do just to keep the victory.
Yeah.
All right, as we do transition into interview with Coach Teagle here on this Keystone Cooperative postgame show. This postgame show is brought to you by the Keystone Monroe Energy Team in Monroe, Indiana. Stop by our office at 221 West 100 South Monroe, or call us today at 260-692-6111 for any fuel, propane, or grease and oil needs. Coach Teagle, Thank you for joining us up here tonight. Not quite the game that I'm sure you were expecting, not quite the week that I'm sure you were expecting. So, I mean, what's the message for the Tigers after this victory?
Well, it's disappointing because we spent probably an hour last night really game planning on 50, how we were going to guard him, root him out, and then take away his left shoulder, double. And when you double, you couldn't just be there. You had to grab the ball, get a hold of it, whatever. Well, we get split 2 possessions early. He drives it to his left shoulder and scores. We talked about pinning him on O boards because he's such good. He averages 4.1 offensive rebounds a game. That's pretty good. And so talked about pinning him, not letting him get it. We got an O board right away and a putback. So it was almost like everything we game planned, we almost just threw it out the window. We just didn't execute it all. So anytime I say any of this stuff, I also want to credit the other team because they have a plan too. You know, they're trying to do something, and I just felt like they've been playing really well. They beat Whitco 53-39 last weekend. They'd won a game at Adams Central they beat Adams Central by 14 a couple weeks ago. So they're playing their best basketball, obviously. And he's got a really young team. They played well. I seriously felt like it'd be close early, and then we would gradually pull away and, maybe get a 20-point win. But we just couldn't. We didn't execute well enough offensively or defensively. We weren't shooting the ball very well at all tonight from the perimeter, which we struggled at Manchester, too. I think we were 4-19 that night from 3. And so that makes our post game even more important if we're not hitting shots. But the Holmes kid for them stepped up and shot it well, and he doesn't shoot it at a very high percentage. But that's the thing that always scares you. It just takes one kid getting hot. And so really disappointed in not being able to pull away, and disappointed at the end and not taking better care of the basketball when you have the lead. A lot of things that we've continued to work on and talk about, but it sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's one of those where, again, like when you get into February and March, I mean, you got to have a mentality of, you're not quite at the tournament yet. It's like where it's like just got to get the win, but it's like you still want to do it the clean way and get that victory all the way. I know you said like that defensive matchup may not have gone the way that you anticipated and game plan for. I do think that adjustment, it seemed like Holmes was ready to kick it out as much as possible too, but this seemed like a third quarter halftime adjustment, and almost like Griffin Morgan coming in with the primary matchup against the big man Cody Holmes inside and seemed to just wear him down, only held to 3 points in that frame. So was that kind of the idea going into the third?
So what I tell everyone, we have a game plan, and it's a good one because I've scouted so much. Yeah. So typically what happens at halftime, the game plan just gets yelled louder. So that they know that why we game planned is because this is how you stop him. There's nothing, we didn't have to change anything. We just have to do a better job of what we were trying to get done, and we didn't. Well, the first 2 times he got to the basket, we got split. And we're not supposed to get split to start with, but if the guy gets the ball stopped, he doesn't get to the rim. So, disappointed. I feel like we haven't made much improvement lately, and most of our teams I've always felt like just improved, just a slight incline up until you get to the end of the year and we're playing our best basketball. We are not playing our best basketball right now. So these next 2 weeks we're really going to have to focus to practice. We have 8 practice days and 2 regular season games left. At Belmont, which will be tough, 3A team, physical, strong, really skilled. And then Southwood comes in here, who's one of the best teams in 1A, who just destroyed us last year. It's the same kids, exact same kids. So if we play like we have been the last 2 games, then we're going to be hurting the next 2 games. We must improve a lot the next 2 weeks, and we got to be more focused and more intense when we're on the floor.
Yeah, and with this kind of long stretch, like, is this something where you kind of liken your schedule to kind of freshen up the legs and bodies a little bit and just kind of focus on the game plans, or like, is it something where it's like you would almost rather play a few more games, get some reps in late?
No, because we had Wednesday practice this week would have been our first normal practice in 7 or 8 days, but we had to go to elementary. So it's still not like a normal practice. So you can go back to the next week when we really had a couple normal practices. What you're always doing is you're preparing for the next team, and we need to work on us some. Yeah. So I like the fact, and that's why we moved Miss Cinewall. We moved a couple teams from the back of the calendar up to the front of it so that we'd have more time. Because last year we were just playing game after game. I think we played 8 games with 12 practice days at one point last year in February. And you just can't do that. I don't think that's healthy for the kids. And I know it's not healthy for the coach because I'm the one doing all the scouting reports and, trying to get all that information together. So I personally will like it. I doubt the kids will like that they're practicing more than playing, but I think it'll be good for us.
Yeah, so, and looking forward to this last couple games of this regular season. Been a strong season. I know may not be the week that you were hoping for against these Wabash County schools, but got the victory tonight, got a couple games. Again, it could be a big win over a 3A Belmont squad, a big win over a good 1A team in Southwood to end the season as you get prepared for the sectional.
Yeah, we'll have to play extremely well both those games. It's always hard going on the road to beat anyone, let alone a Belmont team that's going to be a little quicker and a little bigger and a little more physical than us. And they play a great schedule in their conference. So, and then that last game, the senior night home game against Southwood, and man, if I was a player, that'd still be on my mind what they did to us at their place because they just destroyed us last year. I mean, we weren't in that thing. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks we can get some stuff figured out and get better.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So, Coach, thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys.
And thank you to Coach Teagle. Always enjoy bringing up here on these post-game interviews. Looking to see what the Tigers can do. I think if I'm giving Coach Teagle a week to game plan for anybody and just fine-tune some things on the Tigers' end, I think I'm going to be favoring Coach Teagle in that one, as I know he's got all that expertise and just spent so much time dissecting game film over and over again. So as Coach Teagle was just kind of saying there, again, a week to prepare for Belmont, week to prepare for Southwood after that, and then sectional following.
Yeah.
Good opportunities to kind of work on some things for the Tigers. So what do you think that's going to look like for Bluffton for the most part?
Well, plenty of opportunity to come away with, hopefully a win on senior night, of course, but to finish the season, with the last 2 games left, 2-0. Bluffton, it's always kind of a weird game, like a game that we just had, because it's like, okay, you don't really feel like there's a whole lot of momentum that you really gain from a game like this. It's one where you're like, okay, we're thankful it's done, but let's prepare for the next one, because you're going to have a completely different look. Maybe a comparable team where it's, you got one big gun, like we did tonight with the Holmes kid, but Belmont, they're going to have Daniel Selking, who he attracts a lot of attention, but he does his damage really from outside, and he can get inside as well. So it'll be a different look. It'll cause different players to really step up defensively, mainly the White brothers and possibly Chase Kistler, who personally I think can really step into a role of being eventually a defensive stopper just with how physical he plays. But, he's got to have the rest of everything else come with him as he gets stronger and older and more experienced. But that's somebody I think that might be matched up against the Selking kid here in this upcoming matchup.
Yeah, I think he's got some explosiveness where he's able to get to the rim. It's just having that confidence to actually attack and finish at the rim as well. So what do you got for scoring here tonight, Kevin?
So for Northfield, like I said earlier, only 3 players of theirs scored. Brody Schnurple with 6. Logan Holmes with 9, all from downtown. And Cody Holmes leading all scorers with 17 points. Moving on to Bluffton here. Griffin Morgan with 2, Chase Kistler with 2, Marshall Gerber with 4, Max White with 8, Declan Greaser with 12, and Gavin Greaser with 16 points.
That brings us to our final thing here tonight on this Keystone Cooperative postgame show, and that is to name the Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. We kind of had a quick discussion about this. We were going one way, and then Jonah chimed in with a thought, and I think we both of us were like, you know what? We like that. So who's our player of the game here tonight?
Yeah, so we're going to go with Griff Morgan. Personally, he just did a great job against Cody Holmes. Cody kind of a different look for Bluffton's defense this year as somebody that really, that old school, put your back to the basket and be creative and being able to muscle your way up and get a shot. And in that first quarter, he really put a hurting on Declan Greaser, and maybe something that, I don't know, maybe he didn't expect. But Griffin, he's going to look forward to the contact, and it's going to be like, okay, you're going to push on me, I'm going to push on you, and then stay here like a wall, and that's what he did throughout the game. Really, you could night and day difference seeing Griff guard him there throughout the game. He still was able to get his points, Cody Holmes was, but Griffin didn't make it easier on him to attain those 17 points.
I brought it up there with Coach Teagle, too. It seemed like that third quarter was the big quarter defensively for the Tigers against Holmes, and that was primarily thanks to Griffin Morgan. And he's just like, I just said the game plan a little bit louder. And Griffin Morgan, being a football-minded guy, he's like, you know what, loud, I can hear loud. I understand loud. And he came out, really delivered there. Just felt like a heavyweight wrestling match at times. And, like, if you go up to Memorial Coliseum tomorrow to watch the semi-state wrestling, you just see some of those heavyweights just kind of lean on each other a little bit, wear each other down, wait and wait and wait. Yep. That's what that third quarter felt like to me. Obviously, we got to give kudos to Cody Holmes as well. I mean, he just had an incredible night. Strong sophomore. And Logan Holmes as well. I mean, freshman knocking out 3 triples. Good things are shaping for the Norsemen.
Yeah, well, like you say, that third quarter, really the difference maker in Bluffton pulling away, holding Northfield only to 3 points in that quarter, and I believe that was a Cody Holmes.
And that was late.
A free throw that he earned, and then the last bucket that he got there in that third quarter. So, yeah, that was the difference maker.
Yeah, so there you have it. Griffin Morgan getting his first Berne Witness Player of the Game, brought to you by FM Investments, Raymond James, I believe, of the season, including football as well. So that'll do it for us here tonight on Witness Media. You can switch on over to the Adams Central South Adams contest in the Stardome. That's still going on Witness Media as well. But for Kevin on Keller, Aiden Teeple on the camera, and Jonah Geisel doing a great job on production, keeping some stats tonight. I've been Michael Vanderkolk. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.